We're coming together to help parents better understand the challenges our teens face in today's complex world.
Teens today are dealing with more anxiety, loneliness, depression, and stress than generations before them. Of greatest concern is suicide, which is the second leading cause of death for young people, and these numbers are on the rise. Many parents know that mental health is just as important as physical health. What parents may not know is how to recognize that their child needs help or when and how to step in. We recognize that starting these conversations can be difficult. There's still such a stigma around mental health conditions. And of course, as parents, we may be concerned about the mental health of our children.
That's why NSSF and AFSP have worked together to develop this resource, a guide for parents, understanding youth mental health and preventing unauthorized access to firearms. Our hope is to equip parents to understand mental health warning signs, recognize if their kids need help, and know how to begin a constructive conversation that pushes past stigmas. We also focus on helping parents create a safe home environment, including advice on securing your firearms and preventing access to other lethal means of suicide.
The first step for parents concerned that their teen may be thinking about suicide or harming themselves is to examine risk factors, which fall into three areas: health, environmental, and historical risk factors. The health area encompasses physical and mental health and includes things such as, but not limited to, depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety disorder including PTSD, substance abuse, and any serious or chronic health conditions. Teens considering suicide may also be prompted by stressful life events that shape their environment. Some of these include the death of a family member or close friend, any kind of family turmoil such as a parent's divorce or family transitions, family financial troubles, and significant rejection, particularly from their peer group. This can be related to social dynamics, athletics, or other extracurriculars, or even their academics. When assessing risk, parents should also weigh historical factors or factors in their child's history. These are things that include previous self-harm attempts, any history of childhood abuse, neglect, or trauma, and a family history of suicide or exposure to another person's suicide. Teens who face these stressors are at higher risk of feeling that they may want to hurt themselves. Parents should also be aware of warning signs that your teen may be at risk for suicide. These tend to fall in three categories: talk, behavior, and mood. Your teen might be talking or saying things that indicate increased suicide risk, such as expressing being a burden to others or feeling trapped or feeling hopeless and having no reason to live. Changes in behavior can be isolating, sleeping too much or too little, and acting recklessly. And changes in mood can be increased depression, anxiety, or feelings of rage. Parents should pay attention if their teen shows any of these signs, and our guide offers tips to start a conversation.
If you think your child may be struggling with some of these issues, it's crucial to take steps to secure potentially lethal means of harming oneself or others. That might mean rethinking how and where you store your guns. A few safe storage options for firearms include a cable lock. Cable locks can be used on most firearms. The cable runs through the barrel or action of the firearm to prevent it from being fired, requiring either a key or a combination to unlock it. A gun case or a lockbox. These storage options have integrated locks that provide reliable protection for firearms. Some have biometric security options to ensure only authorized people have access. Or a full-size safe. A large safe allows gun owners to store multiple firearms, including both long and short guns, in one secure location. Keeping guns out of the wrong hands is a firearm owner's most important priority, and securing a firearm is one of the most important steps parents can take to protect at-risk teens and others in the home. Increasing our knowledge of adolescents' mental health, combined with secure firearm storage options, is a powerful combination to save lives.
This guide for parents is an important first step to better understanding mental health, how to talk to your teen, and the steps you can take to help prevent suicides, especially when it comes to securing firearms. We hope you find these tools helpful.
Obviously, this is a really tough subject for parents to deal with, but the reality is it shouldn't be ignored, as suicides are preventable. We applaud you for taking this step to learn more. We encourage you to download the full guide from either of our websites, and we hope you'll share it with fellow parents.
Thanks for your attention, and please, if you or anyone you know is in crisis right now, use the information on the screen to get help right away and keep these numbers close by. Suicide really can be prevented, And often all it takes is one caring person to get involved. Thanks for listening.